In that, to make it, I will share this file also. If someone having not this file, you can use this. File is available in your chat. This file, some changes are required. Let me modify it. Margin top 39 px. Padding left 0 px. This we need to add to the submenu. In submenu, add this to property. Padding left 0, margin top 39. It look like this. cursor. Okay, some problem. 39 become more. 37 we can keep, so that it should be going on to y. This will not go. That should not go. This is moving away somewhere. That is a problem. That should not be like this. It should be able to hold here. Cursor colon pointer. Let me modify, then you can change in your code. Adding top, if I made 0, it is okay. Margin from top 0 px, left right 0 px, bottom also 0 px. This is holding here. Little overlap will be required, else it will not hold here. So we can increase the padding of also will be similar. Okay, now it should be little down and the text inside the li should be so margin we can add this much under the sub menu, and the sub menu of li is there. In that some change is required. Wait a minute. This is okay. Now under the margin of sub menu, width little, not sub menu width, sub menu width only. Sub menu as we have width, let's keep some 200 px or little more. Then then this has to be padding top 0 px, left right 0 px, bottom of 0 px. It is not getting apply. Exclamation important. And then this will look better. 21 submenu of li. Okay, this will be fine now. Okay, margin bottom is also required, else this is padding bottom. Else here will not be a space after last. So in UL we have written padding also. How much? Let's give 15 in the top and 15 in the bottom. And it will look better. So outside a space is inside a space will be equal. Submenu display inline block. Okay, inline hyphen block is going somewhere else. So this will work. Can check this. This is a perfect. Okay, so where and where changes is required? Changes is required in main menu of LI. Padding you add here. Main menu of LI. Padding. Main menu of LI padding. Added. Then add this cursor colon pointer. Now come down under the sub menu. You can add this padding and margin. Add padding and margin. After adding this padding and margin, next point is called width. Okay, ready? Next come to the sub menu of LI. Display block was there already. This padding we need to add. Padding of LI. Submenu of LI. Padding 15, 16, 15 you can add. Next, if you run the page, something should open like this. Hope it is working. Come after this, you will follow one section tag. Inside the section tag, you write H1 CSS overflow example. CSS overflow example. Overflow example. While doing overflow, this one let it be outside. We'll write for this some CSS we can add, and the first division ID equal to overflow 1, overflow, or maybe block 1, block 1. Instead of that, we can use p tag here because we want to display text data and understand how the overflow works. Okay, something will be okay. Add this much. Okay, written. Now come to the CSS part. Some CSS per H1, some CSS per section, some CSS per block 1. You need to have more text, then it will give clear. Overflow meaning is what? It's free more. In CSS part, we can go and we can write here section tag first H1 tag. For that, text align as a center, font size 25 pixel. So that will come by default in the middle. Little bigger font size will be there. Then you will write for the section tag. For section tag, you will add display should be grid. After that, the width should be 80%. Margin should be auto. And you have a property called display grid something. We have written the last example. Let me take the property grid column. It should be here in window 3. Not this. Something else. Grid container. Grid template column. This property. Grid template columns column 4. So auto, 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 and so it will display total 4 column in one line. Section will take total 80%, and that also 80% in the center, and in that 80% maximum 4 column we can create. Now one column we have is taking full width. If we add some more column, automatically it will come there. Now for one column we have written ID block 1. Okay, but 4 column we need to create there, then only it will fit, else it will get a spread. The remaining columns are absent, so one column will take full width. Okay, so we will add here block 1, apply some margin 30 pixel, apply some padding 30 pixel, apply some height also 100 pixel. Then we control the width also, width 200 pixel, column best applied or not, yeah, getting applied. Width height reduced to 50, and set a background orange color, background height and width, then background. Check now, height is how much? Less. Width is how much? 200. Content is more, so you can see your content is getting overflow. You can see your content is getting overflow. It's going out of the block. We have a property called overflow colon scroll. Overflow scroll. Overflow scroll. So if content will increase, it will not look like content is going outside. Just scroller will get apply. Something like this. In that also a scroller is applying the both the side, horizontal and vertical. We have the option to apply a scroll bar horizontal also as well as vertical also. X and Y both we have. Overflow. Right. So we can write here overflow hyphen X as hidden. It should not be visible. And overflow Y should be visible. Scroll. So both side it will not apply the scroller. It will apply only one side, top to bottom. On X point you have hidden and only Y point you have applied the visible. Now okay. Next after this, come down. So hope it look like similar. Next same block you copy. Block 1 you copy. Paste after this. Keep block 2. In block 2 will apply overflow auto. Auto. Will remove the X and Y. So it will apply the scroll automatically wherever the content will get increased. In the X or Y, whichever the direction the content will increase, there this property will get applied. Now let us come down to the HTML part. Come to the HTML part. Block 1 will copy and will give block 2. ID is block 2. If you want, you can change the background color of that block 2. Same block 1 paragraph, we can copy and paste here. And keep as a block 2. Next, in block 2, automatically you can apply it. We not mention any x and y. So content is available in the height. So automatically it's got applied for the height. So block 2. Change the background. Pink color. So will be clear. Apply the background to pink. Then it will look clear. Yes, it is getting applied here. Okay. We have one more overflow that is called hidden. It will not be visible by default. How much height width you have, that much content will be visible. More than that, it will be hidden. Overflow hidden. So copy the same section. Okay, so this two section is working for everyone. Okay, next after this, copy the block 2, paste again, block 3, block 3, overflow hidden. Hidden. Give background as some other color, green color, and color is a white color, color text color white, and the background color is a green. Overflow hidden. It is somewhere. Okay, so HTML we have to create for block 3. Same paragraph you will copy paste again. Block 3. You can see only certain content will be visible, remaining will not be visible. That is called overflow hidden. You can remove now the width from each block. Inside each block you have written the width because 3 block we got. So from block 1, block 2, block 3, if we remove the width, it will fit properly. I'll try again. I remove the width. I remove the width. I remove the width. 3 are fitting. One more will come because total column you have given 4 column you have given. Grid template column 4 we have given. So 4 column will come. Now you can remove the width from each ID. Block 1 also remove the width. Block 2 also remove the width. Block 3 also remove the width. Okay. Now should like this. One more block we can fit. That will be overflow visible. Overflow visible. That is a default property. Now let's come make block 4. Block 4 overflow visible. Visible. That background give us a blue color. Overflow visible. Come down. Fourth block you can create. Third paragraph copy paste after that. Fourth block will be ready. We can see once how it. Block number 4. Right? Overflow. Okay. Because color you have given which color? White color. Outside content is not visible. Color you can remove. Color you remove or give color as a black or any other color is also fine. Color white we have written, keep as a red. Then it will be visible inside also and visible outside also. Okay, happening. Now this becomes a overflow visible. Overflow visible. Now after this section tag, we can create one more section tag. There we can see some property related to transition. What is a transition? Okay, so section tag is over. Come after this section tag, write another H1 CSS transition example. Transition example. Now come down, follow a section tag. Under the section tag, we'll follow 4 division. Div 1, Div 2, Div 3, Div 4. Because for this division, you don't have to write the width, just we need to write the height and background something, so that already for section tag we have applied the. Now write a class for this. Okay, anything service. Under the service block, under each section, to add some text. Two line text we can add, equal text everywhere. Equal text we can add everywhere. Two line. Right, 4 blocks are fitting. Margin is not given, because of that it's happening like this. Even here also there is a little conflict. So for this section tag, we can write some kind of ID, so that it will leave from top certain pixel. ID equal to service block. For service block, we can write margin top 50 pixel. So from top 50 pixel will get applied. Okay, service block written. Now write some CSS for the service block. In that only need margin hyphen top 50 pixel, so that conflict overflow is happening, that will not happen. Okay. Next we have background wall service. Write some CSS for that. In that we can write margin 30 pixel, 40 pixel, padding also 40 pixel, background green color white color, then cursor pointer, cursor as a pointer, that's something like this. Padding look like more, we can reduce to somewhere 30 px. We can increase little height, 200 pixel px. Mean height you can give, mean height 200 px. So minimum height will be 200 pixel. If content is more, it will increase. Okay, 200 look like more, 150 is okay because the content is less. Margin is also more, margin 40 px reduced to 30, then it may look more better. So write this service block, then we can add the transition part. Okay, next after this, so these 4 blocks are ready. Okay, next you will write here a property called transition colon background. Transition colon background 2s. What it represent? It represent like if you are going to change the background, maybe on hover or on any effect. If any event happen and you want to change the background, so it will not change immediately. It will take total 2-second time to change. And that will be controlled by property called transition. Okay, transition property will control it and it will take total 2 seconds to time to change the background color, text color, height, color, width, anything. Okay, we can write one more here separated by comma. Border hyphen radius space 2 seconds. So if you are changing the border radius also will change in 2 seconds. And if you are changing the background will also take 2 second time to change. Immediately changes will not apply. Okay. Now come down. Write service colon hover. When you touch the service by mouse, what will happen is background we are going to change into blue color and border radius we are going to apply 10 pixel. 10 px. So border radius will apply 10 pixel and background will also change to blue color, but it will not happen immediately. It will take total 10-second time to change. 2-second time to change. That is called transition. Any kind of changes in the effect, any changes in the property you are doing, any type of changes you are going to do in the property. So how long that should take to change? Like it should change immediately or it should take some time interval. Okay? So the time duration what you are setting that will happen through the transition property. So let us check now. So when the mouse will go here, it will change into the blue color, but it will take little, how long? 2 seconds of time to change. Right? That is called transition. We have one more property called transform. Transform. Okay. Using transform property, now you can see your divisions are straight. Your divisions are straight here. Using transform property, you can rotate little. Like instead of this 360 degree, you can make 190 degree. You can make some, you can change it in their position. Okay. So that's like this here. If you go write a property called okay, write a property called transform 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 colon rotate 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 transform colon rotate 30 degree 30 deg 30 deg. Now which property you are going to change? Transform property, right? So for transform property also we can apply some transition here. It should not happen immediately. That should also take total 2-second time. Transform property we are changing here, right? So in the transform property also should get applied how long? 2-second of time. So little rotate will happen on 30 degree and it will take total 2-second time to rotate. Immediately rotation will not happen. Let's come down. See, 30 degree changes is happening. When on mouse move, and that also take how long? 2 seconds of time to change. That is called rotate. Right? So hope it works. Okay, next come to the HTML again. After this section tag, write one more H1 tag. CSS by attribute name. CSS by attribute name. Attribute name. What is that? Let's see. We can follow one br tag here. It will space will get apply. Write a section tag. Inside the section tag, you can write a again division. 4 times you write division so that 4 column it will create. Comma you need to give. Comma if you give, then it will work. This is the line. If you not give comma, mismatch will happen. I sent you the line. You can use that. Okay, 4 division is created. Now go to the first division. Write enter your name. Input type equal to text. Input type equal to text. In the second one, you write input type number. Enter your mobile number. Input type equal to number. In the third one, you write call email. Enter your email ID. In the fourth one, you write select your city. This should be select, open, and select as a close. Option choose okay written. So for select you can write directly CSS, there is no problem that we have seen. Instead of select here, enter address better. Enter address. It will become as a text area. For text area also we can write direct CSS. No need to specify any type of attribute. Okay, so remove this section. See, attribute is here. one place you have written type equal to text. So type become as a attribute and value become as a text. Another place type is a attribute, number is a value. Another place type is a attribute, email is the value. But all are input only, correct? Now how to specify the CSS? Where the type text will come, it will be different, type number will be different, and type email will be different. There is no any class for this, right? But we want to apply the CSS through attribute. So what is the attribute? Type. And what is their value? Text. It should apply for those elements whose attribute type is text. And those elements whose attribute type is number. Attribute type is email. Okay. So that is called CSS by attribute name. You have some attribute, for that attribute you want to apply some CSS. So how to do that? Okay. After this section tag, some BR you can apply. So from bottom you will get little space, so that we will understand clearly just what is happening. So this all three are coming in one line is okay. Next we need to apply the CSS for that. So come up in the CSS block. Now right here something like this, input square bracket type equal to text, and after that curly bracket open and close. So it will apply for those attributes where for input tag type should be text. There only it will apply. Height 30 pixel, width 100%, margin 5px, border none, not border, outline none, and color red. Whenever you type inside, color will be red color. Color will be red color. So this will apply for only for those elements whose type is text. So type becomes an attribute, and for that value is also called fixed text, and for that if any pattern is matching inside your file, then the CSS will get applied. Okay, that should look something like this. When we type inside, it will come in the red color. Now same way. So check first one for text it is happening.
Sir, what is outline property?
Line will come when you click under the text box. When you click here, black line is coming. When I click here, black line is coming. That is outline. That is not even border. Out of the text box, lining will get applied. That is called as an outline. So outline you can apply also, you can remove also. So in this, when I'm clicking, any kind of border is coming? No. Default is also same. After clicking also coming as a same. But when I click here, that's come as a 1 pixel black color. That's called as outline. It will come when once focus will happen. Once your cursor will go there, then outline will get applied. Now outline we made as a none, so it will come. It's like the border only. It will come when if the focus will happen. If your cursor element will go there, then that will come. Now write here type equal to number. In that, don't remove the outline, let it be outline default, and increase the height to 40 pixel and keep color as a some blue color. So whenever you type inside, the mobile number will reflect in blue color. Next, after this, see, it's coming. Oh, margin we have not given between the blocks. It's coming here, right? When we type any number, it come in the blue color. So the property is getting applied. We have another one is called email. We copy the same. Paste here. Height give somewhere 25 px. Width let it be default. Don't change the width 80%. Margin is okay. Orange color. Font weight bold. Font weight bold. This will happen only for type equal to email. This will happen only for type equal to email.
Sir, we gave margin 5 pixel, but there is no gap between those boxes.
You have written margin for the element or container. Margin you have written between element or container. If you write margin for division, then gap will come. No? Gap is reflecting here. If you see clearly, can you see between label and this one there is a gap or not? But this is one element, this is one division, this is another division. If you give the gap between two divisions, then here gap will come. But if you ask where is the margin, you can see this line and this line have some gap. That is reflecting only. Here you can see text box. After colon some gap is there. That is called how much? High pixel. Yes. Next, if you want to write the gap between the three blocks what you have written, then you have to find out what is that division. Section is there. For section write a id equal to xyz. Write id is xyz. Grid feature it apply for the those elements that is inside the section. In grid, how many are written? 4 are written, right? Exactly, it will divide into 4 blocks. Since under the inner element you have not written any kind of space. Now for section tag, I wrote id as xyz. I'll go up. So first to write also. We should not repeat the same thing. Section id equal to which one? xyz. Now under the xyz we have the division. For that we can apply some margin. So automatically gap will apply between the inner element. Between two text box we have the gap. Come up. Now write the CSS called as xyz space div. In the xyz we have the division. Their margin will keep somewhere 40 pixel. Should get apply. Right? See, wrap got apply between the outer element automatically, because outer element is designed based on grid, 4 column. It will not give single pixel in between both. So inner level element should have the space. The column what you are generating now, between the column if you give a space, then you will feel like okay, internal element has some space. Check it, space got applied. Tomorrow we will enter under the bootstrap. I'll share you this file, menu, submenu. Menu submenu.html came to your chat. Okay, we can log out.